What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. You guys know I love Euro Tuning. I've been working with them for years and years at this point, and I gotta say their shipping department, like, they're on point, because I ordered these literally yesterday, like yesterday evening. It was like, I don't know, 5-6 p.m. and they're already here. The tracking said for tomorrow, but like, look at that. So shout out Euro Tuning. We're gonna have Miley running them today. All right, so if you saw yesterday's video, I went ahead and removed this sensor here because you can see on the top that oil residue right there. This is a oil pressure sensor that goes on top of the oil filter housing, but this one was leaking. Now the temp sensor and the lower pressure one here were both fine and good to go, but if I replace one, might have to replace all three of them. So that's what those are, and they go right down there on top of the oil filter housing. You can see 1, 2, and 3. So these are coming out, these are going in. Miley will live once again with, hopefully, no oil leaks down there. Before I get too ahead of myself here, let's make sure I order the proper pieces, and you'll be very happy to know, voila. Now, I've moved many times, but I took priority. I found this during the last move to this house, and I was like, all right, this has to stay somewhere where I know where it's at. So, unboxing knife ready to go. These are pretty small boxes, but the unboxing knife has been around for... It's a staple of this channel at this point, so definitely got to use the unboxing knife. Alright, so this one here is the temp sensor, and it looks just like my last one, which is always good. So, oh, no, washer, stop. Voila. First one, temp sensor, good to go. Now in this box, we should have both of the oil pressure sensors. Moment of truth. There is one, the blacktop one, that should be the high pressure one, and this one should be blue. Oh no, that's gone forever. Yeah, this one's blue. So this is the low pressure one, the high pressure one, and then our temp sensor. And my O-ring for this one is literally gone forever. But aside from that, I ordered the right thing, so that's good. Now I have to go on a mission to find that. We'll be right back. So, mission unsuccessful. My favorite thing ever, when you drop something and then it just goes to Narnia and it's gone. I pulled everything out from underneath my workbench, all the stuff to the side. Like, there's only so many places it could have gone to, and it probably rolled somewhere stupid like 40 feet over there, but like, it's gone. Thankfully, I had another sensor, so I stole the washer off that one. So this is good, that's good. Time to go back in the car. Well, I was trying my best to use my right arm and go around this way, like get the top one, which is this one here, back in, but the angle is just super weird. So I'm gonna go to the far side of the car and try, oh yeah, left hand, much easier. Much easier. The angle's just super weird. There it is. So for reference, I'm over here doing this kind of left arm thing, but it's working. So there's one. High pressure will go to the far side, which I can't actually see this one. Oh, there it is. And then low pressure will go to this side here. There it is. So yeah, for reference, I'm way over here doing that, which isn't the most like comfortable position, but much easier than pulling off the front of the car to get more access to that area. So now I'm gonna go back with the socket, tighten them down, plug them up. We can run the car and check for leaks. All right, looking down there to the oil filter housing, you can see all three sensors are in, everything's wired back up and good to go. Now we can start the car for the first time with an actual key again. We'll let it run for a bit and just make sure nothing's leaking, which I really hope it's not. Should be fine though. Look at that, look at that. don't see any immediate leaks, but the whole idling or cold start to 3000 and just holding there, not ideal. Maybe it's the new sensors, or maybe because the car is sitting tilted, I doubt, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it be flat on the ground. We'll try again. Yeah, because that was loud. But at the current moment, I don't see any immediate leaks, so that's a good sign. Okay, she's better now. Either it took like, I don't know, a key cycle to recognize the new sensors, maybe, I doubt it, or just the fact that the car was sitting like this, it didn't like that. But I saw the car before, doesn't matter. This, good. Now we can let it run for a little bit. So I'll let it go for about 10 minutes or so, up to temp. We'll check it again. If we have no leaks, then we're good to go. All right, it's been about 10 minutes or so. I don't see any visible leaks there. I see one drop there, but that might have been old. I don't see anything there. Go ahead and cut you off, and I'll see what that drop is about. I don't know if that's from where I moved the jack stand out, because I had sprayed brake cleaner all down there to rinse it all off, so maybe from that. So I don't see anything on top of the oil filter housing. Unless we have more leaks, which is the Volkswagen we might. But that may have been from earlier when I sprayed. But, let me see. I can't really tell unless, actually that looks like it might be coming from the oil filter housing. You can look right there. Let me make sure that's fully tight and then we'll try it again. All right, so I went ahead and cleaned everything off down here, so no more oil residue. It was leaking from, like, it looks like right here. I got about another quarter turn or so, give or take, on this. It's plastic. I don't want to crank down too hard to it. I had it all the way down torque to spec, but I got it a smidge more. The seal was new, so hopefully now no more leaks from that thing. Okay, so with that extra little quarter turn, looking pretty good. So no more leaking from the oil filter housing and no more leaking from the oil filter bottom cap itself. So I think for the time being, we've effectively eliminated the oil leaks from this car. Now for a Volkswagen, very, very rare. I assume I'll have more at some point, but for the time being, she ran for about another 10 minutes. No oil leaks underneath, good to go. So we have a key, actually again, starting the car and no more oil leaks. Doing pretty good. So again, massive shout out to Eurotuning for the extremely fast shipping. And now we're back up and running. Once again, that gives me tomorrow and Friday to kind of go over the car again, just to double, triple check everything on the car before the show on Saturday, which isn't very far from here, but the way this car's been acting, I'm gonna double, triple check everything. Ooh, actually, I still need to get another bolt for the axle. They're all so tight, which is good, but I'm still missing one, which I think I have spares somewhere. We'll toss that back in, make sure they're all Loctite, all tight, just because I never know with this car anymore. All right, so currently the next morning, and I'm pleased to report that looking under the car, since yesterday, we have no new oil drops anywhere. That's all good to go. We do have over there some drops of coolant. And so I'm looking up here and I stick my hand underneath this one. If you look, we got some coolant residue going on down here. Now, I wasn't to hop on Eurotuning.com and order the seal, the oil ring that goes inside of here, but with moving recently, I had just seen these and I actually have them. N903-16802. This is the exact O-ring I need for these sensors right here. I don't know if it's all three. I just have residue under this one right here. So we'll swap that out, and hopefully that takes care of our coolant leak, which is very, very small, but we want to fix it now before it turns into more of a problem. So I didn't record that. I definitely should have, but what I did, I pulled this sensor out. Coolant's gonna come out no matter what, but I stuffed this glove in there to kind of help prevent all the coolant coming out. It stops it pretty good, but you still want to work quick. It's not like a perfect seal, but this is the old one here. You can see how flat it is on one side. It wasn't leaking like crazy, but enough that it was dripping just slightly, so I want to replace that. So the new one's already in, that's good to go. The other two don't seem to be leaking. I do have this one, and I think I have like 2 or 3 more of these seals. I need to find them real fast, but I'm gonna go through to swap this one and this one. That way they're all taken care of. I managed to thankfully not make a huge mess. We've gone through and replaced all 3 O-rings on each one of the sensors. Those are all good to go. Should be no more very small leak issues. We'll go through now with our G12 right here, fill it back up, and then she good. Okay, so just got home, completed a little side quest. So if you remember, we did the manual swap on the Mark II. I still had that auto transmission sitting at the old house, and it had to be out of there. So went, picked it up to the junkyard, and just scrapped it. Unfortunately, I was trying to sell it for like, I don't know, 5-6 months now. No one wanted it because it's an automatic trans, but it was still good, and I didn't want to just throw it away, but I had to. But at the junkyard, I meet a guy, I want to say his name was John, big Volkswagen guy. Walk in, and there's a Mark II grill on the wall. He's actually going to the meet this Saturday, funny enough, very small world. But I saw some wheels, I got them for stupid cheap. I might just flip them, I might put them on a car. I've always wanted to set just because like it's a Volkswagen thing to do. But there's a full set of Corvette saw blades, or salad shooters, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, the rears are 9.5, the fronts are 8.5, and it's a full set. The clear's paint a little bit, but like there's no bends, there's no cracks. They're a good set of wheels, and I got them for like stupid cheap, and I can't say no to things. I don't need any more things at all, but now I've got more things. So I said I might just paint them, sell them, get them out of here. I could just sell them as is, because I got them for, like I said, so stupid cheap. Or, I don't know. Some people hate Corvette wheels on Volkswagens. I personally have always thought it looked super cool in the car. The directional face, the little turbine look, I've always liked it. I said they're 9.5 in the rear, and I have a Mark II rebeam on this car. And I already have the 50120 adapter, so like we can already like test fit them on the car like pretty much immediately. But 9.5 in the rear, 8.5 in the front. I have to check the offset, but I think on a Mark III with the Mark II rebeam, because a lot of times people do the full set of 8.5s front and rear. But again, I have the Mark II rebeam, so I have that extra room. But like a 195/40 on the front on the 8.5 and a 205/40 on the 9.5 could be a cool little just side set of wheels for the car. Who knows? I like 17s. We'll see. But yeah, that's my little side quest of the day. Find Volkswagen people everywhere, and everyone's got parts, and most times I don't say no to things, so I've got more wheels because I have all the space for more things. But it's fine. I'm happy. Bam. Here is the full set in all its glory. They're a bit dirty, but for the most part, they're in pretty good shape. All of the outer lip, I don't really see any curbage on any of them, which is highly surprising. None are bent, no cracks in the barrels, all have center caps. I said the 2 rears are 9.5, the 2 fronts are 8.5. They're directional, which is really cool. On the backs of the wheel, they're all labeled for which side they're supposed to be on. So I said, a lot of people don't like these wheels. I've always been a fan. They're kind of an acquired taste, similar to like 3-spoke wheels, but I like them. The turbofan design, the directional, I think they're pretty cool. You know, for wheels that I got for virtually nothing, these things cleaned up pretty well. Can't really complain. There is still some stuff stuck inside here, and whatever like this algae kind of stuff is, but I'm pretty sure I busted out the pressure washer and had a more aggressive like wheel cleaner, all that would blast right off. It was coming off by hand, but I'm not gonna spend all day right now messing with it. But I said with the pressure washer and some more aggressive cleaner, I think all that will come right off. There is some like little pitting here where it chipped a little bit, where the clear does, you know, that kind of stuff. But overall, not a bad set of wheels. Again, I got for pretty much nothing, so can't complain there. Still not sure if I want to put them on a car or just sell them. We'll see. At least now I can say I finally own a set of Vette wheels. So with the addition of the Corvette wheels, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and actually this set back here, I don't think anyone on the Patreon has seen. There's a set back here and one, so this is, no, the bottom one, the tan one down there, that's one AZEV wheel down there. These 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 are, I want to say like 14 by 6 Momo F1s. I don't think I showed anybody these wheels. I had bought them from a guy at the Junkyard in Germany. He came in with the Golf 3, the wheels on the car. He wanted new wheels. We just did a little swap, and now I have those, but I don't think we're going to show them. But yeah, we have, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.1. There's way too many wheels here. I probably should sell some things. Never those two over there. Maybe those. The RCs, I need, those will stay forever. These, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I probably should open them up. I'll show you guys maybe this weekend. I'll open those up, let you guys see them. They're cool wheels. Actually, the car show this Saturday, they have a swap meet going on as part of the event. So I might bring some stuff. The only problem is I'm bringing this car, and I can only fit so much stuff in this car. But maybe I'll bring like those wheels, these wheels, and just sell a couple things and make a bit more space in the garage. Because I do have, I won't say a problem, but I have a lot of things. Yeah, so I have a lot of things. But yeah, these are cool. I finally own a set of Vette wheels. Will I keep them, sell them, put them in a car? No idea, but I got them. They're actually in super good shape, and I paid next to nothing, so can't complain. I was hoping the rain was going to chill out because it kind of stopped for a minute because I wanted to kind of shake this car down and drive it a bit today. But yeah, no. So no Miley today. We'll probably drive this car tomorrow. Make sure it's good before Saturday. And then, yeah, the end of this video here. Our oil leak is fixed. Hopefully my coolant leak from here is fixed. And the rest of the car seems to be good to go, which we love. Hopefully it stays that way for a very long time as the rain picks up some more. But gonna end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.